Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another Hero House Reviews. Today we're looking at Neca's ultimate Flasher Gremlin, and this guy is again, Neca, kind of blowing me away with what they're producing at the moment. I mean, again, a lot of quality issues, and this figure does have one that is very disappointing. However, he comes with so much, and so much of it well executed, that it more than compensates for the one defect. However, if you are aware of defects, this will probably bug you. It does bug me, but again, he's just so loaded I can overlook it. I mean, look at the accessories just for this picture, well, not a picture, camera shot that I've got. I mean, he's got his little extra cards that he holds in his hand. He's got a foam of beer. His hat comes off. He's got a little cigarette. He comes with 4 cigarettes that you can put into his jaw, so you've got replacements if you lose them or have them, you know, as part of the diorama. He's got a little nestle of chips, so he can be playing a poker game. And his coat. His actual coat that he comes with is made of fabric, and it's the best fabric coat I've seen on a figure. Like, the fact that it's better than the one that I think Dante from 1000 Toys comes with, and then the relative price, this dude's like £30, and he comes with all of this, whereas, you know, Dante is just so expensive. I honestly can't, yeah, this just makes 1000 Toys look even worse that they're charging so much, and this figure comes with so many more good accessories, and the figure itself is really solid. The sculpt on this Gremlin is incredible. I'm so impressed. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll move his little whatsies away so I can show you more of the Gremlin himself. Okay. Coming in, look at that trench coat. It's got a sash with a little... The hat doesn't connect, obviously. Little buckle thing. It's got buttons sewn onto it. There he is with his cigarette in all of his glory. I mean, he is perfectly hideous. Look at that. Articulated jaw holds a cigarette quite nicely. He's got articulated ears for posing, so you can give him a bit of, you know, character and expression. Feet have, you know, pegs for a stand, and actually sculpted on the bottom. Going in, he's sculpted the whole way through, the whole way up. I don't even want to take off the coat to show you that because he just looks so good with it on. Absolutely phenomenal sculpt. Articulation is Neca fair, but, you know, perfectly functional for a Gremlin. So ball jointed? No, not ball jointed shoulder. Or if it is, it's very restricted movement, but that's okay because you only sort of need to swing it out. Hands are on a peg joint with some mild articulation, a little bit stiff. Head looks up a lot, because the neck is also on a ball joint. Coming back down, you'll get it down about that much, so not too much down. Oh, my leg! Hasn't happened before, but it's on a ball joint, so it should pop just back in. Alright, so articulation, I should take off the coat and really inspect this closer, because I'm going to have to pop this back in. That sucks. Neca, I was just singing your praises, and now this happens. That's not even back in properly. I'm gonna have to do it later. Alright, so he's not gonna be the 5 out of 5 I wanted him to be based on his pure looks, but that's Neca for you. Some really strong things, and then just fall to pieces on the basics. Ah, that's disappointing. Because look at how good he is there. You know, get his little hat out. That is a great hat. It's got grooves, so when you put it on his head, it sits quite nicely because it hooks onto his eyebrows. Eyebrows? Would you call them eyebrows if they're not hair? I don't know. What do you call them? His eye ridges? Anyway, his eye ridges. If his head wasn't sloping down, it would have sat. So, really good looking figure, but clearly some issues emerging as we unfold this review. So, his leg might not be well connected. His hands aren't super easy to swap, but he does come with extra hands, and just the sheer volume of accessories. Look at this. Quite good. It's got some popcorn molded in, some cards, and then these little cards. He's got his hand, and then the beer. The beer, you know, he can hold or not hold, and you can take the beer out so you can have the empty glass. So that's quite cool. What else does he come with? He's got this mallet, very nicely sculpted. Now these are the other quality control issue. His shades. You'll see mine's got a big glued crack. That's because the second I tried to put them on him, the second you bend these bad boys, they just snap in the middle. It sucks. Those are really, really poorly made, and if they couldn't execute it well, they shouldn't have bothered including it at all, because it just feels like an absolute waste of plastic. So that bumps him down as well. That's a real shame. He comes as well with a hand puppet. The hand puppet fits on snug. And they make a nice duo. And it's well sculpted too, so... Again, so many good accessories. It's just a shame that they've dropped the ball on some various things. Am I missing anything else? Oh yeah! He comes with an additional hat for his poker playing games, so you can have the typical, you know, poker dealer hat. He also comes with a bow tie. So I'll show you the bow tie in the pictures. So well accessorized, definitely deserves the ultimate title, like so much bang for your buck. But between the issue of the glasses and now his leg just detaching, that's terrible. The articulation is all you need for a gremlin. He's not going to be doing dynamic battle sequences. I think that's perfectly acceptable. But the leg and the glasses definitely bump him down from what would have been a really strong 4, sorry, really strong 5, to about a 4, maybe even a 3.5. The leg depends on if it just goes back in with ease. If it's just, you know, was loose in the packaging and then pops back in, I can accept a 4, but if not, 3.5. So before I take the pictures, I'll find that out for you. But yeah, let's dive into the pictures and then wrap it up. One sec. Okay guys, to say that I adore this figure would be a massive understatement. I mean, I had so much fun taking these photos. The accessories are so good, he himself is so well sculpted, and that hinged jaw means you can give him so much character, the moving ears, all of it make him an absolute delight of a figure. I'm just so sad that he does have, you know, that mild leg issue. The leg did pop back in, like fine, that's how he's designed. His head pops off so well, he's just ball joints that socket back in quite well, so 4 out of 5. Those glasses, they really bug me as, you know, something that should have been looked at or not included, because if I didn't get those glasses and have them snap, I would have been so happy with this guy from the get-go. When I first opened him up, I was like fiddling around and it was amazing, and then the glasses snapped on me and that dampened the whole experience. They just shouldn't have been included if they couldn't make them work. So yeah, that would be my main takeaway from this. Don't include an accessory if you can't make it work. It just completely brings down the whole figure. Better to not have it than to promise it and fail on that promise. Anyway, 4 out of 5. Absolutely amazing figure. Probably one of my favorites of the year. Like, when I do a top 10 list, this guy is gonna be on it because he's just amazing from head to toe. Pick him up if you're remotely interested in Gremlins or figures that look good. Yeah, if you're interested in action figures, I would suggest this one. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more, we have plenty of reviews, we have Hero House, we have the Wreckers, we have figure fights, and we're going to do top 10 lists. So a lot of content there, and all of it is good, I like to think. Thank you for your time, please remember to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again. All the best. Bye.